Good evening, guys, and welcome back to our WA Productions with Bradley Young. I'm going solo for a while, just let you know, because there has been a bit of an impact in the channel due to obviously a few members leaving, but it doesn't stop me from doing podcasts for you guys because I love doing podcasts. This is my commitments to you guys. I like doing podcasts, I like doing videos, and I love doing live streams. So I'll be continuing doing that even though people have left the channel, which, to be honest, I don't know why the reason was for, but we'll hopefully come up with that another time. But yeah, so first of all, we're going to talk about player ratings. So this is very important. Player ratings last week against Swansea City. So lineup was Anthony Patterson in goal, Jensen Sealed at centre back, O'Nien at centre back, Hume at right back. Who else was it? Ekwah, Neil, Bellingham. Was it Bellingham? Yeah, Bellingham. Clark, Mundle. Was it Clark? Did Clark play last week? No, Clark didn't play last week. Mundle, Barr, and Russian through the middle. That's what it was. So that was lineup last week. So we're going to go from goalkeeper to striker as we normally do. So we're going to start off with first Anthony Patterson. So my rating for Patterson, to be honest, I think he should be more clear on his goal line, to be fair. He keeps coming off his goal line quite quick, to be honest. But for me, was Patterson the blame for the first goal and the second goal? Possibly not the first goal, because the first goal was a hell of a strike. The second goal, you could blame Patterson for, really, but to be fair, it was an overall performance. Luke O'Nien was quite sloppy at the back first half, I would say. But yeah, Anthony Patterson, I would give him a 7 out of 10. I don't think he performed too great, but I didn't think he performed too bad either. So I'm going to give a 7 out of 10 for Anthony Patterson. So, next into the fold was Luke O'Nien. Yeah, Luke O'Nien, the person who I was just talking about. Luke O'Nien, he's a centre-back for Sunderland, obviously. 28 years of age, born in Hemel Hempstead. And yeah, to be honest, I thought Luke O'Nien was quite the smartest and quite the greatest last Saturday, second half. I thought he was great. First half, I thought he had a bit of a tinkle in the first half, quite quiet. I thought he was quite sloppy in the first half as well. Obviously leading to that Swansea's second goal by McDonald. But yeah, other than that, I thought he was quite good second half. I thought he had a decent amount of quality in him. Obviously, as a defender, defenders have to have quality in them to stop goals from going in. But yeah, Luke O'Nien, my thoughts on O'Nien as well. I thought O'Nien played great. Second half, first half, he had a bit of a tinkle I was telling you about. So, my rating for O'Nien, I would give him a 7 out of 10 as well as Patterson. This is one player who I am a bit shocked with at the same time, but good with as well. This is Jensen Sealed. I thought Sealed had a great game last Saturday. I thought he played quite well for the full 90 minutes when he had. Jensen Sealed actually played for the full 90 last Saturday, obviously in place for Daniel Barrow, because obviously he's got a 2-game suspension. He's out tomorrow as well. So yeah, he's out tomorrow against Norwich. Will he be back against Leicester on Tuesday? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Kieran Leoxy says, "Give me a shout out, mate." Hiya, Kieran. You all right, mate? How you doing? But yeah, Jensen Selt. To be fair, I thought he played quite well. First half, second half, I thought he played quite great as well. So for Jensen, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he played quite solid. The reason why I would have given him an 8 and not a 10 for, because obviously he should have defended that first goal better, to be fair. I looked at it back and I thought Jensen South should have done more defending for that first goal, but not. I'm not giving him any stick or anything for it though, because obviously, yeah, defenders do make mistakes and sometimes all can make mistakes in football, but at the end of the day, that's what footballers do. But, you know, everyone makes mistakes. Next player I'm going to go for is Trey Hume. I thought Trey Hume had a good game last weekend for Sunderland. I thought he played quite well, Trey Hume. Playing on the left-hand side, running down, obviously, trying to find, obviously, the likes of Mundle. Obviously, Barr through the middle. He was trying to find him through in the middle of the park a few times. Bellingham, Ekwah, trying to find the likes of them. But to be fair, Trey Hume, I can't really complain about him. I thought he played quite well last week as well, Trey Hume. So, Trey Hume, I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10. I thought he played quite well. Things what he could have done better, but to be fair, I can't complain. So, 7 out of 10. Right, this is one player where I thought he was keep going missing all the time, and that's Dan Neil. I thought Dan Neil was keep going missing quite a lot last weekend against obviously the likes of what was I going to say, the likes of Ekwar and stuff. They was going missing as well quite a lot last week. There was no midfield last week whatsoever. Absolutely no midfield. I thought the midfield was quite non-existent last Saturday. I thought we never had no midfield. Obviously, Joe Bellingham, obviously sitting at 10. I thought he was just all over the place as well. Nowhere to be. Dan Neil, sorry, but I'm going to give you a 5 out of 10. Dan Neil, you played absolutely rubbish last weekend, but hopefully you can prove yourself better tomorrow against Norwich. Next is obviously Ekwar, Pierre Ekwar. Ekwar, who plays for obviously Sunderland as well. 21 years of age, used to play for West Ham under 21s. Came to us on a permanent deal for 3.5 years. Ekwar, the same. I thought he was all over the place last Saturday. I thought he had a quiet game. Nothing too much from Ekwar. I thought he was quite bad, to be fair. First half and second half, but to be fair to the lad, don't think he's been at his best since obviously that Southampton 5-0 win. Obviously, when they scored 2 goals, that was quite early on in the season as well, like September, October time. So you're looking at obviously giving Ekwar quite a big rest in the team now, but obviously you've got the likes of Callum Styles now who can play that midfield role. But if you play him, that's 2 different things. Kieran Leoxy says, did I miss anything on the live before I joined? No, you didn't miss anything, Kieran. You didn't miss much before you joined on the live. Just let you know you didn't. So that's Pierre Ekwar. Job. So obviously I have mentioned about Joe Bellingham, which is Jude Bellingham's brother. I have been talking about him quite a lot, to be fair. Joe Bellingham in my past preview as well, what I done against who did we play last weekend before we played Swansea? Birmingham City. That was under Tony Mowbray. Yeah, we played Birmingham City under Mowbray. God bless Mowbray, by the way. I hope he gets better soon. Joe Bellingham, I thought he was quite non-existent last weekend as well. I thought he was quite quiet. I thought he was quite dull. I thought he was quite bad, to be fair, as well. Bellingham, I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10. I'm not going to give you a 3 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. Because that's just harsh, but I'll give you a 7 out of 10. Next one, I'm going to go for Abdullah Ba. Abdullah Ba, obviously quite a good player for Sunderland recently. Quite a lot of them got on his bad books in the middle of December and January time, but obviously I think he's proved his point since then. I thought he's played quite well, to be fair, since then. I'm going to give him the credit, to be fair. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I thought Barr was quite a good player last Saturday. I thought Barr created a lot of chances. I thought he went forward with the ball quite a lot compared to the other 3 who was non-existent in the midfield, the likes of Bellingham, the likes of, obviously, Neil and Ekwar. But, yeah, Barr, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Got messages left, right, and centre here as well on Facebook. But, yeah, I'm going to try and ignore them. Because I'm trying to do a podcast as well. So next player is obviously the debut, Callum Styles as well. Callum Styles played in the middle of the park last week as well. So Callum Styles, I thought he had a great game last week. Wheeler Face says, blow your nose. Why do I need to blow my nose for? Why? I've got nothing on my nose. Look. Nothing. But yeah, I don't know who Wheeler Face is, but hello, Wheeler Face. Callum Styles, I thought he had a great game last weekend. I thought his debut, I thought he was quite good, to be fair. Quite quiet in parts, but to be fair, it's his debut. It's his first game for Sunderland in a red and white shirt. But let's say, right, Callum Styles, did he play any better than Pierre Ekwar and Job? Miles better. I thought he played miles better compared to the other 2. But Styles, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he played quite good. I forgot I missed the player out. Leo Hajelde, for Sunderland. I've missed the player out. So yeah, Leo Hajelde for Sunderland. Obviously joined from Leeds United. Played for Rotherham as well on loan last season. Obviously, Yelda, I thought he played quite well last Saturday. I thought he played a lot of the ball down on the left-hand side. I thought more of the ball was going on the right to the left, but to be fair, Yelda, I thought he had a great game last weekend. I thought Yelda, sounds like your glasses are too tight. All right, mate. All right. I think that's a fake account, so I'm going to ban him. So there you go. Leo Yelda. So obviously, yeah, Leo Yelda. I thought he played quite well last week, to be fair. So yeah, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Nothing compared to likes of obviously Trey Yu, O'Neill Ballard, O'Neill Steele, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to give Yelda a 6 out of 10. Obviously, Remain Mundo. He obviously had a start last week as well. Mundo. 2 seconds, I'll just put his name in here. Remain Mundo. What the hell? Remain Mundo. He had a good game last weekend, mind. He had a great debut. I thought he provided a lot of ethic on the ball. I thought he was quite good. His physicality was quite good. He's versatile, really, really good on the ball as well. Running with pace. That's what you need with a footballer, with athleticism. He's a winger. He's a left-footed winger as well on the left wing. So you can't basically complain. But Remain Mundo, even though he didn't provide much, obviously he had a quiet. Obviously, Sunderland were quite quiet, but obviously I thought Mundo was the only player who tried last Saturday. I'm going to go for an 8 out of 10. I thought Mundo had a great game. And last but not least, who played was Russian. I thought Russian had a quiet game last weekend. I thought, put it this way, right? Russian, I think his work play on the ball, I think it's quite good, but it's just the final product I see from it. It's just the final little product what I see from him that he can't, obviously, as well. I've been hearing different things about Russian, that obviously he's struggling to hear English again, struggling to learn English, sorry. So yeah, it's a struggle for him. But yeah, I'm going to give Russian a 6 out of 10 for last Saturday's game. That's it for player ratings. We're going to go to this question now. Clark out with a question mark. So, earlier on this week, I think it was yesterday, Sunderland AFC did report a statement out that apparently Clark is out up to 6 weeks due to a ligament injury when he picked up against Birmingham City. I'll get it up on the thing for you now. 2 seconds, I suppose. I'll get it up on the thing. 2 seconds. Clark out for 6 weeks. So instead of putting it up on the StreamYard, what I'll do is I'll put it on my phone. Then I'll talk about it on here. So, according to the SAFC Club website, it says, Sunderland AFC winger Jack Clark is set for a spell on the sidelines. It says, the 23-year-old sustained an ankle ligament injury during the club's trip to Birmingham City, as he subsequently missed last weekend's fixture against Swansea City. Further assessments of the injury have now been completed, and the winger is expected to be out of action for up to 6 weeks. The club's leading scorer with 15 goals and 4 assists. Clark will now undergo a period of rehabilitation before an anticipated return and training in April time. So yeah, so it's going to be quite a busy period in April as well, because obviously you've got the likes of Good Friday, Easter Monday games, you've got the likes of weekend fixtures all over the shop in April. You've got obviously, April's a busy month for fixtures as well. Obviously, it's Christmas time as well as obviously, Christmas time and Easter time is quite a busy schedule for obviously football games. But I'm going to miss Clark during these 6 weeks. Who knows? What's Mundo going to provide? Because obviously Mundo's going to be his replacement. Mundo's going to come into the team, and obviously he's going to provide obviously the ethic and obviously Jack Clark's position, what he obviously plays as left winger. So obviously Jack Clark is going to be a miss, I think. But is Mundo going to stick up to the team? Because I think Mundo's actually going to do a good job. I actually think Mundo's going to do a good job ahead of obviously Clark. Obviously, during these times when he's got out, especially he's got a good 6 weeks out. Obviously, as well, we'll mention a few people in training back as well. Corey Evans is back in training. You've got Bradley Dack who's coming back apparently. little bits of training apparently he's been doing, and Angie Alessi apparently he's been doing bits of training as well. So obviously it's good for the team, obviously, that people are coming back through injuries, but obviously it's that time of waiting for the injury to come back. For the players to come back from an injury, it's that time of waiting. So yeah, Clark out. I think Clark out's going to be a big miss for us tomorrow. I think he's going to be a big miss for us for the whole 6 weeks of the campaign, what we've got left. So let's face it now, we've got Norwich tomorrow, Leicester, Southampton. Then we've got QPR. Then you've got... Who else you got after QPR? I don't know who we got after QPR. I haven't been that far down yet, but after QPR, I'll tell you later who we've got, or on another live who we've got. But yeah, I think Clark's going to be a miss for us tomorrow, I think he's worth effing off the ball. Is absolutely amazing as well. I think it's... Player like Clark, you're going to miss. But obviously coming back as well, obviously you've got Pat Roberts who'll be coming back soon as well, so the likes of Roberts, he can create a lot of talent on the ball. Roberts is a really good footballer. Obviously missed out on Ahmad in the January window, which is obviously a big shame because many Sunderland fans did want Ahmad back as a player. Even if that was on loan again from Manchester United. Can't complain, to be fair, because obviously the players who we've got now, the likes of obviously Semedo, Rusian, Burstow, the likes of them, they haven't been scoring for us properly. But let's hope. Obviously, I think it all comes down to barriers at the club. I think it all comes down to that as well. I think it all comes down to a barrier at the club. But yeah, obviously Clark out's going to be a massive thing for me. So yeah, so yes, next up is the Norwich City preview. So the Norwich City preview, obviously, Norwich City was formed in 1882, I think. Hold on, I need to search it up. I haven't done my research properly today, but I will have a look at that. Norwich City, let's have a look. Hold on a second. Norwich City. So, Norwich City was formed in 1902, sorry, not 1882, 1902. So we're 122 years of age. David Wagner is their manager, currently sitting in 6th position. Obviously, Delia Smith, Mark Atatanio, and Michael Wynne-Jones are the owners at the club. Obviously, yes, so... Who do we need to miss tomorrow? Obviously, there's a few players out for Norwich as well. Adam Idah, he's out tomorrow for tomorrow's game. Obviously, there's good players as well. Obviously, Norwich we've got obviously the likes of Josh Sargent, we've got Gabriel Sara, we've got Nunes. We've got a few good players who actually can attack really, really good. We've got Ashley Barnes from Burnley. I thought he played great at Burnley throughout his career, Ashley Barnes. Obviously, the likes of Gunn and goal, we've got Shane Duffy, the centre-back. Who else have we got? Obviously, Danny Bath, obviously hasn't been featuring that much, but to be fair, he's still a good player on his day when he plays. Liam Gibbs, George Long, he's not a goalkeeper. To be honest, there's lots of names I can mention for Swansea. There's Kellen Fisher, there's Joe McCracken, Jack Stacey, who else is there? Adam Idah, Fashioned, Jonathan Rowe. Tons of players for Norwich who has got that attack in there. Barley Mumba as well, I thought. No, not Barley Mumba. Barley Mumba plays for Plymouth now. Used to play for Norwich, but yeah. But yes, tomorrow Norwich is going to be a tricky game without Clark. But yeah, what do you think the score's going to be, guys? I think it's going to be Sunderland 2, Norwich City 1. I think it's going to be quite tight, but I think we're going to get the win tomorrow. By the way, guys, as well, before we go, live stream tomorrow as well, 2:30. I'll be going live on YouTube around 2:30 tomorrow, just before game kicks off. And I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow of Norwich City versus Sunderland tomorrow, 2:30. Don't miss that one out because it's my first live stream what I'm doing of the game. So if you're available tomorrow around 2:30, come and join me and Jack, because that's what we'll be doing. Me and Jack's going to do a live stream tomorrow for these guys. But yeah, my prediction: Norwich 1, Sunderland 2. What's your predictions, guys? Stick them down in the comment section, or obviously comment on the live chat if you fancy it. But 2-1 Sunderland for me tomorrow. Goal scorers, Mundo, and I'm going to go, I think Mundo and Bellingham. I think Bellingham will score tomorrow. Any more questions before we go off, guys? Any more questions? Because if that's it, I will wrap this up quite quickly. Who else has got it in here? 1-1 says Lauren Kenny. Anyone else with a score prediction for tomorrow? 3-2 to Sunderland, says Kieran. I hope Sunderland win 3-2. That'll be good. 5-goal thriller. I love them 5-goal thrillers, man. You can't beat a 5-goal thriller. But yeah, I hope Sunderland win tomorrow. How are the lads? Tomorrow, 2:30. Don't miss it. I'll be live. Take care. See you later. Love yous and leave yous. Goodbye for now. Always be who can trust the wrong things.